Welcome to the 2017 edition of Journey to the Throne. I'm Kimani St. In this program, we get to meet the 7 beauties who are vying for Miss Dominica. Today we have with us contestant number 4, Miss Terisa Lewis. Welcome, Terisa.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
It's good to have you.
Yes, thank you very much for having me here today.
Wonderful. I told contestant number 3 that she's right smack in the middle of the competition, but she's sort of sharing that position with you. How do you think being right in the middle will influence your performance on the night of the show?
Well, I enjoy being in the middle. I think it's a perfect position. It helps me compose myself and get me relaxed because, you know, sometimes I tend to get flustered, but it's okay.
All right, wonderful. All right. So you're from the community of Bath Estate.
Yes.
Tell me about your community, Bath Estate.
Oh, my community is very diverse. We are like a pot of many different cultures. You would find people from all around Dominica. They come to Bath Estate to reside. Oh, we're united. I can say that on a personal level because through certain situations I can always depend on my neighbors to help me out.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you've always lived in Bath Estate?
I have.
You were born and raised in Bath Estate?
Yes, I have lived in Bath Estate. I just got 24 on December past, and I've been living there for 23 years.
Okay.
So that's my home.
Okay. So how do you think this community has affected you in any way, or impacted you, I should say, in any way?
I believe when you live in a community like mine, you have to be very strong because a lot of people have some negative critiques, but I love my community and I know the potential that Bath Estate people have. So it's made me a very strong and resilient person.
Okay, wonderful. Miss Dominica 2017,
yes.
You decided to participate in this pageant. I've asked the others and I'm going to ask you as well. How has it been preparing for Miss Dominica?
Wow. It has been a journey. You have to change some parts of your life because you're allowing other people to see the real you. You have to learn to be strong. You have to learn to push even further than you've ever pushed before. It's changed my perspective on different things, the way I look at situations in my life. It's made me open my eyes to new things and possibilities.
Wonderful. So would you say it's been rigorous? Would you say it's been smooth sailing?
I don't think anything in life comes easy. So there were a lot of bumps in the road, but as long as you keep yourself focused, you can do practically anything you set your mind to.
Wonderful. So you're a teacher?
Yes, I am.
Right? So why this profession?
From the beginning, I have always said that I wanted to be a teacher. But growing up, you change your mind so many times. And then I realized that teaching is really my calling. From my first teaching job, I was introduced to a school with a student that struggled a bit academically, and it hurt me to see how much he wanted to be like all his friends. So I pushed to help him. Anything I could do, anything I could get to get him to that point. I had a drive, and there was a certain point where he clicked. Something happened. He learned something, and the excitement I saw in his eyes, I couldn't turn back. That was my goal, and that's what I set my mind to do.
Right, so you want to see, you know, students really excel.
Yes, I want to see them excel. That's my goal. To me, being a teacher, your main purpose is seeing your students succeed.
Okay. This administration, the government, when they came into power, one of their policies was to really improve the education system in Dominica. And there was a goal, or there is still a goal, to have 1 university graduate in every home in Dominica. We've seen the state college constructed, and we've also seen the policy of the universal secondary education. In terms of the education system in Dominica and these different interventions, how has it, how do you think it has helped the system?
It's helped the students a lot. The children are getting opportunities that young children from before did not have. You're getting a chance to go to high school, you're getting assistance. The newly built college, you have so many different opportunities now at the state college. When I went to state college, which wasn't even so long ago, we didn't have certain subjects that the students have now. Even a school they built, Newton Primary School, they refurbished it. It's beautiful. Yes. The children are getting opportunities that a lot of people wish they had, and I think that we're taking strides in the education system. There's a lot that can still be done. There's room for improvement and growth, but for now, we're doing well.
What would you say would be one of these areas as a teacher you would like to see addressed?
Well, as my platform in special education, the importance of it.
Okay, so I'm thinking probably we should just move into your platform at this moment. Or we could save that for a little later. We'll talk about your platform a little later, seeing that it addresses this issue. Let's talk more a little bit about you again, because the Dominican public want to know who Terisa is. Who would you say is the most influential person in your life and why?
I have so many influential people in my life. One of the most influential persons in my life had to be my father, my mother as well, but you asked for one, so
yes, the most. I asked for the most.
My father, he has been my driving force. He's always been there for me. He has pushed me to do things that I thought I couldn't do, motivated me, gave me courage. So
your father. Yeah. It's not many times, you know, sometimes we hear, and you're tearing up a bit. That's you're emotional about
will
that.
Not. I will try my best not to.
Yes, I would say, you know, it's not, it's not many times, people talk a lot about their mother being the most, influential person, and I know your mother is very influential in your life.
Oh, my mommy.
But to have a father driving you, I think that's really important and really needed in our society. You will agree, right?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Are you a spiritual person? Are you a religious person?
Yes, I am.
How important do you think that can play a role in, how important a role you think spirituality or religion has in, molding young people, especially seeing that you work with them?
You can't do anything in life without God. He's the one that wakes you up in the morning. You just have to pray every day and be thankful that you're alive. I think that our spirituality is something we need to focus on a lot in life. You have to always be sure that no matter what happens, you can never forget the person who gave you life.
Wonderful. About pageants and its relevance in our society, how relevant do you think it is? How does it really impact the people who participate?
It certainly changes your mindset on everything. You see life as itself differently. The way you move, the way you act, the way you speak, it changes you, it molds you into a young woman that you yourself thought you could never be.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. If you were to be crowned Miss Dominica, Terisa, what would be your focus? I know you have a platform, yes, but what would be your focus if you were crowned Miss Dominica?
I want to instill in every individual, not only students, but adults as well, to believe in yourself. I know that there are a lot of people, they push you, they tell you, you can do it, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to wake up and decide that you're going to do whatever it is you have to do. So I want to be that voice for every individual, encouraging everyone to believe in yourself, push yourself to do things that you thought you couldn't do. Never live your life in regret, because you don't want to grow old and you look back at your past and there are things in your life that you've never done and you always wanted to do. Be true to who you are and believe in yourself.
Okay. So all of our contestants in the Miss Dominica pageant have a platform, something that they're passionate about. Teresa, you just briefly sort of mentioned earlier on what your platform is. Yes. That's okay because it tied into the question I was asking. But I want to give you the opportunity now to really speak to the Dominican public about what your platform is and why you're so passionate about it.
My platform is the importance of the awareness of special education within the education system. Too many times I believe that individuals don't fully understand how important special education is to our students. Some children feel left out and they feel like they don't belong. But I believe that every child has the opportunity and should be given the opportunity to, for that matter, to learn, to grow. Because a proper foundation in education will open your doors for a brighter future. I think that every child should be given that chance, and I want to educate individuals about it. I want not only for the students in the schools, for them to feel more comfortable with whatever it is they've been given in life. You need to know that you are special and you are unique. Your differences do not prevent you from becoming the person that you have to be. And I also want to educate adults as well of how important it is for their students to be placed in special education classrooms.
Okay, wonderful. And I'm thinking besides just bringing awareness, you know, you have other initiatives that you want to engage, you know, to help people, you know, in terms of special education.
Yes,
definitely. Okay, so thank you very much, Teresa. It was very interesting talking to you. I really appreciate having you on this program. I hope it was fun for you as well.
Yes, it was good.
So this has been contestant number 4, Miss Terisa Lewis, representing the community of Bathurst State. We want to thank you for viewing this program, and we look forward to you joining us again for an interview with contestant number 5.